Well, good evening. This is a little update video, just a short little video. Someone the other day asked me, they said, why I liked Led Zeppelin bootlegs so much and why I would be interested in getting anybody that I know to like them even half as much as I do. And I thought about it for a second, and the short answer was because Led Zeppelin bootlegs, along with their studio albums, really brought in a new meaning to music itself, and that was really it. And then I know the other night someone else asked me, hey, what's something that makes you really happy? And I was thinking, and I thought of a couple of movies that you can sit down and watch at any time, and no matter what mood you're in, they'll just make you really happy. And I thought of other things as well. And then when I was thinking about music, well, the obvious answer, of course, was Led Zeppelin. But then I started to realize that I never really thought about it before, but Led Zeppelin music can just really introduce so many emotions, with being happy being the number one. I can remember one time I listened to a version of Dazed and Confused that was live, and by the end of it, I was, I don't know, I just got a sensation of just really happiness all over me, and that just because the audio and the power and the feelings that their music gave me was just really unmatched by anything I've ever heard, before. I certainly like lots of other types of genres of music and bands and solo artists, and I really like quite a lot of music. I've been getting into Bob Marley big time lately, really liking a lot of his material. There's not one bad thing he's ever done that I'm aware of. The Beatles, the Doors, lots and lots of classic rock bands. I really like a lot of new wave, electronic music. There's trip hop. Just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm really into soundtracks, just jazz, you name it. I pretty much like it, except mostly lots of newer country and lots of newer rap and hip hop and those types of I don't know what you call some of the new rap out there, but I really do like a lot of stuff. But when it comes down to Led Zeppelin and the studio albums and bootlegs, they just really elevate me to a higher level of just overall, really just happiness that I had never felt before. And that's all this video is just a little like a reminder. Maybe if anybody out there, for whatever reason, I mean, I don't know who would not want to be happier in their day-to-day life, but for whatever reason, if music really makes you happy, I think that could be a great reason to get into Led Zeppelin bootlegs, because it's unbelievable how good you can feel after listening to some of these songs, especially some of these Dazed and Confused that just seem so unbelievable how they could be produced by four people. It just kind of leaves you with a feeling of, there's just really great things out there, and it's simple. It's a piece of music that you download or buy and listen to, and it's as simple as that. But it's really powerful. And when I was telling these other people about how powerful that music can be, I think I actually got these other people turned on to actually start listening to the bootlegs themselves. And it's one of those processes that no one, and I can pretty much safely say no one, will actually be able to say from day one that they are a huge bootleg fanatic. They'll want to go out and download everything that they can and listen to everything. I certainly was not that way. I started off by just having a few of them and thinking that was going to be good enough. But here I am having everything that I can possibly get my hands on. But yeah, that's it. If for anything other than just liking music, get these bootlegs, listen to them, and just try to feel the emotions that you can really get by listening to them. And I think that's really it. That's what I wanted to say. So until next time, my next video should be about all my favorite websites that I go to whenever it comes time for me to listen to bootlegs. I revisit multiple sites all the time just because, you know, you're always looking for updates, just reading new material. But I do plan on showing some of my favorite websites out there, and also how to get into actually finding the bootlegs and downloading them, because that can be a pain unless you are really, you know, into knowing how to download things from the internet. But until next time, this is just a quick little update video. It was just kind of on my mind today about how these bootlegs and music in general can really escalate feelings of happiness and, you know, just, you know, pretty much anything. You know, romance feelings, of course, happiness. You got your darker feelings, maybe. Just whatever the case may be. I really think Led Zeppelin bootlegs can really just, you know, grab a hold of you and really just make you have a better day, pretty much.